Everyone has a unique something that makes them distinctly different, a special gift or talent. It's what makes us all so delightfully interesting. I'll show you what I mean here next on Tickling Dragon Theatre. Ooh, do you feel a chill in the air? Wondering how it's snowing right now? It's all in the cap. Yeah, with just a slight tilt of my cap towards the center of my noggin, I can in fact make it feel colder. Actually, if I were to put it square on the top of my head, such a bitter cold would fall on the earth, the very birds would freeze in the air. Now, I wouldn't want to do that. No. But I certainly could. Take a look and watch carefully. See? Now wait one moment longer. Listeners, let me introduce myself. My name is Jackie Frost. You know, sister of Jack the Frostman, the cool character from our story, How Six Traveled the World. Anyway, let's talk smarts. Jacob and Wilhelm Grimm. Amazing storytellers, right? I'm a huge fan of their work. While they didn't write original stories, they did do all the legwork. Literally, traveling all across Germany, gathering folklore from anyone with a story. I mean, one of the most important ways to save our history is through storytelling. And the Brothers Grimm, great at it. You could say it was their special talent. One individual they met spent her childhood in her father's inn, meeting and greeting travelers and nomads who came and went through her village. They all had their stories and legends to tell, and Dorothea soaked it all in, for her special talent was her memory. By the time she was an old woman with grandchildren on her hip, she had a whole library of tales saved in her head. The Brothers Grimm thought she was the perfect storyteller because even when telling a story over and over and over again, never a word did she change. Over 20 Grimm fairy tales come from Dorothea, and How Six Traveled the World just happens to be one of them. Thanks, Dorothea! So, the Brothers Grimm had the remarkable talent of researching, collecting, and documenting stories. Dorothea's talent was her knack for remembering stories verbatim, perfectly. What about our characters from my story, How Six Traveled the World? Frank the soldier was smart and cunning. Then there was Stack the Strong, who was, well, super strong. Ooh. Grump the Gunner was a sharpshooter, who could shoot just about anything as long as he could see it. And Bob, well, his lungs were so strong, he blew the king's whole army up into the air. Take that, you stingy old king. And Rick, well, he was a super fast runner. Actually, I think the only way he could stop running so fast was to take off one of his legs. Who else? Oh, yes, my big brother, Jack the Frostman. Now, if you ask me, it's one of the more fun talents. I mean, to be able to make it snow at the drop of a hat, not a very practical skill, but super fun. Why, with just a tilt of your cap, everything is suddenly cold and frozen. And guess what? I can do it too. I actually have more of a talent for snow rather than ice, but fiddle faddle. Now, speaking of snow and ice, do you want to see another frosty trick? Okay, wait. Ta-da! Isn't it magical? White, snowy, cold. I'm not cold at all. In fact, I prefer colder temperatures. Anyway, I thought I'd show you guys how to conjure up some of your own frosty-looking magic. Want to give it a try? Are you excited? Because I'm pretty super excited. So, let's get freezing. Here's what you'll need, my little friends. Now be sure to ask your grown-up for help, because one of the magical ingredients might hurt if you get it in your eyes. Okay? First, you'll need to gather these items. 2 cups of H2O, plenty of colorful pipe cleaners, string or ribbon, what? Oh, Glitter wanted to tell me that he thinks some of you may not know what H2O means. Okay, H2O just means water. Remember when Dame Gothel told you plants and animals have 2 names? Well, the same is true with Mother Nature's other gifts, like water. Only this time, the second name describes what water is made of. Hydrogen and oxygen. H is for hydrogen, O is for oxygen. If you were to look at a molecule of water under a microscope, you'd see even smaller particles called atoms, like hydrogen and oxygen. So let's do some fun math. H2O means 2 hydrogen atoms plus 1 oxygen atom equals 1 water molecule. Isn't that just amazing? Hey, doesn't the shape of a water molecule remind you of someone? How many water molecules are in 1 drop of water? Way more than we could count in a lifetime. So, next time you look at a tiny drop of water, imagine all the billions of itty-bitty molecules and teeny-weeny atoms living inside. Whew. You know, I love making it cold and freezing things, right? Well, do you know at what temperature water freezes? Turning it from a liquid into a solid piece of ice. And if ice is just frozen water, does that mean it keeps the same molecules as water? Why don't you think about that? And I'll tell you at the end of our time together here in just a bit, okay? We got sidetracked talking about water and haven't finished our magic crystal stars. That's okay, because I can show you now very quickly and then tell you where to find instructions so you can make your own magical stars with your family. You'll need water, or wait, what was it? H2O, colorful pipe cleaners, some string, a pencil, glass jar, and borax. First, take the pipe cleaner and form it into the shape of a star. Because, you know, be who you are and you'll go star far. Hey, be who you are. What does that really mean anyway? Like, be who I am. Who else would I be? Well, sometimes people do or say things just to please other people when it's not really what we think or even what we want to do. Maybe at the time, it just seems easier to pretend being someone or something else. But if you can be and act the way you feel inside, it will make you feel so very happy. You know why? Because you are already the real deal, just the way you are. Be who you are, because you are already cool. Pew! Take the string or ribbon, tie one end to the top of your star and the other end to the middle of the pencil. Then mix the water and borax together. Measuring skills required! For every 2 cups of hot water, mix in a half cup of borax. The ingredients need to be exact or the magic crystals will not form on your star. After the borax is dissolved in the water, pour it into the glass jar and place your pipe cleaner shaped star into the water. Now we wait. Go play outside, finish our homework, read a book, and probably even go to sleep because it takes almost a whole day for the frost-like magic to appear. When the stars are the size you want them to be, you can take them out of the water, and after they dry, you can display your masterpieces anywhere you like. I fancy putting mine in the window. That way when the light hits them, they can sparkle. Just like fresh snow in the sun. Hey, would you mind sharing your favorite star with us, either right here on the blog or on one of your social channels? I'm sure others would love to see your creation. I found this cool activity reading a fun blog called One Little Project at a Time. The author, Debbie, wrote about the fun times she had making them with her little listeners. So, for the detailed instructions, Just follow the link below this video. onelittleproject.com/how to make crystal stars. Now, I've shared with you one of my talents that I'm very passionate about, making it look and feel like a winter wonderland. I love doing it, and it's just part of who I am. Tell me, what are you passionate about? I mean, what are you really, really good at that you love doing? Why does it make you feel happy? It can even be something you just want to be good at, but aren't just yet. I've always wanted to be good at gardening, but I almost always end up freezing the flowers by accident. Whoops! Please comment and share your pictures below. Or send me an email, Jackie@ticklingdragon.com. And do keep posting your gorgeous coloring pages too. We are all just overwhelmed with the beautiful art you're creating. I'm sharing mine as well. What'd you think? Yep, I enjoy some coloring too. I find it very relaxing. All right, my little listeners. Oh, almost forgot. Water freezes when the temperature is 32 degrees Fahrenheit or below. And when water does freeze, making ice, it still has the same H2O molecules. They just become very strong and close together, which is why ice floats on water. Thanks for spending time with me today. Keep cool. And remember, be who you are, and you'll go star far. Catch you later.